from folks I've talked to, there doesn't seem to be. It seems like Gunnar Stockton is QB1 right now. Ryan Puglisi is QB2. But let's say there is a red hot competition that Puglisi is going to get reps with the ones, and there's really going to be this battle. What has to happen for a QB2 to overtake a QB1? How does that work from a coaching standpoint?
I look at it from quickness standpoints. There's a lot of different kinds of quickness in a quarterback. First off, it's mental quickness. You got to have a very high IQ when it comes to the line of scrimmage pre-snap. You got to be able to read coverages, and you've also got to understand, okay, if they're in this coverage, what are they converting to? Before I even make a mic check, before I even look to see where we're at on the short side of the field, on the wide side of the field to our formation sets, where's the grass green at? Next one is going to be, basically the adaptation quickness, where your processing skills once the ball is snapped has to increase. You've got to think to yourself, you're on a 4-second window, but in the SEC, more than likely you've got to collapse that window down to about a 3-second rule. And you've got to be smart in the pocket with the ball, being able to look down the field and be able to know when I pull the ball down where my gapper is at to be able to scoot out there and extend the play. And then lastly is your physical quickness. When it comes down to it, a play breaks down, you've got to be able to take yourself out of a situation to either A, gain as much yardage as you can when you scoot out because you've gone the right way on the skirt, or either you throw the ball out of bounds. We had so many times last year where we just held the ball too long, and by the time we finally decided to throw the ball away, it was possibly even a fumble at times, and or we wasn't getting the ball out of bounds, so we lived to fight another day and lose a down but not lose any yardage out of that. So to me, Ryan, what he's got to do to push Gunnar, and I hope he does, because I think he has a high ceiling, and you know as well as I do, I've made the prediction that Ryan's going to overtake him, even though I love Gunnar to death. It's the big thing that I'm seeing now. My eyes are sort of being open and sobering up to the fact that Ryan has yet to throw a football in an SEC football game, and Gunnar does have a little bit of experience, but it comes down to it. If Ryan is going to give Gunnar any competition whatsoever, and Gunnar, he needs that competition. He needs to know every day that Ryan's waking up. Like, I would think to myself, he's up already. He's already up getting reps. He's already thrown 20 balls, and I'm just now getting in the shower. You've got to have that sort of mentality every day when you wake up, that you're going to outdo what Ryan can do, because Ryan's going to push him. He's told many people through his recruiting process he was going to eat from the floor. He was going to stay in here. Even when Dylan Raiola was planning on coming in, he said, I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to get in there and be competitive. So I think he's going to give Gunnar all he wants, and that's the beauty of our quarterback position, because I think whoever comes out of it is very deserving of it, because they work their ass off to get the spot.